Good morning students, welcome back to the English channel Prime. Students, in the last class we have completed the explanation of this poem, The Solitary Reaper. And we also have discussed all the hard words and meanings. This is written by William Wordsworth. So today in this class, let's start the book back exercises, that is the question answers. So open page number 68. The first question. Take turns with your partner to ask or answer these questions. Explain to him or her why you think your answer is correct. Quote from the poem if necessary. Write down your answers. Question number 1. Wordsworth saw a group of reapers at work. Children, is it true? No, because he has seen only one reaper. So it is answer is not true. Question number 2. In this poem, the poet speaks to his companion or to himself. Yes, underline the correct answer. Yes, he is speaking to himself. But he is referring to the readers. Question number 3. The poet saw some bundles of grain in the field. Answer is yes, true. Question number 4. The reaper's voice was resonant and sonorous. Resonant meaning it was filling the place with sound and it has a deep, full sound. Is it true? No, it is not true. Question number 5. The reaper's song was joyous. True or not true? Scan the poem and find 3 adjectives to support your answer. Yes, children, was it joyous or sadful? Yes, it was old, unhappy, sorrow, loss or pain. So these are the adjectives. So it was not true. It was not joyous. Question number 6. What welcomes travelers in the deserts of Arabia? Answer. The sweet notes of the nightingale in a lonely desert seem to welcome the tired travelers in an oasis in an Arabian desert. Question number 7. Where do birds sing in deserts? Birds are not found in deserts, but when the tired travelers reach any oasis, these birds are found singing. Done, children? Now question number 8. Can you imagine the silence of the seas? Explain this beautiful expression to your partner. Children, as I said, the silence of the seas, that means the calm and peaceful sea. So let's write the answer. The silence of the seas means a sea that is really calm and peaceful with only calm waves moving, and there are no ships and boats moving about. The sea is poetically silent because there is no storms or gales are blowing to disturb the peace of the sea. Question number 9. What breaks the silence of the seas? Yes, children, answer write down. The song of the cuckoo bird in springtime breaks the silence of the seas. It is speaking or it is singing among the farthest Hebrides. Now, next, question number 10. There are 5 words in the poem that are related to music. Scan the poem and find them. We can write the answer. The 5 words that are given are yes, chant, notes, plaintive, theme, numbers, strain. All belongs to song or music. Question number 11. The poet wonders what the theme of the maiden song could be. What does he say about this? So answer. Poet does not understand the alien language of the song. He says, will no one tell me the meaning of the song of the girl? He says that perhaps the girl is singing some sad song of the past. He guesses that the girl is singing some unhappy song or singing about events that have taken in the past. Maybe she is singing for the lover who had jilted her. The poet did not know the theme of the song. Whatever may be the theme of the song, the poet wishes the song of the young girl would not come to an end. He is mesmerized by this song. Question number 12. What was the effect of the song on the poet? can write down the answer. In this poem, Wordsworth said that he was able to look at nature and hear human music. He writes about real human music encountered in a believed rustic setting. What he appreciates is its tone, its expressive beauty, and the mood it creates within him, rather than its explicit content, overall content at which he can only guess. Done, children?